Hello and welcome to another Nikomedia tutorial. So today we will do something which I totally forgot. I made a long time ago this laser cutout thing here, just for a test. And I promised to make a tutorial out of this, and I was not so really happy with this. But I totally forgot about it, and today we will do this. At this time, normally I would do this with the volume builder. But I was asked and if I can show this without volume builder, because Patreon, he has just R19 and no volume builder, and so we will do this without volume builder. Okay, so good. Let's start, and I want to do something like a laser thing here too, not just the beam. So let's see what you get. It's the wrong one, so here. Good. Yep, let's start with a cube here, with a thin cube, where we can cut out something, so something like that. Say, okay, 2 centimeters, nice. And bring this a little up here, but 2 centimeters, so this is 1 centimeter. Right? Let's bring it up. Let's see, it doesn't matter. 50 centimeter here. And now for this one I use a floor here, a simple floor. And for the collider, so that when something falls down. But we need it only later then. So let's hide it for the moment. And then what do we cut out? You can cut out, of course, everything you want. I will try it with a letter, and so I make a text spline here. But if you take an O or something else, I will show you. So let's make an O, middle here, rotate it 90 degrees. Oh, come on. 51 up, and bring it in the middle here. So it should be exactly on top of it. 51, of course, because 2 centimeter is our cube, and so our cube starts exactly in the middle when it would lay on the floor, and so it goes 1 centimeter up here. So that's why 51. Yeah, if you make something like an O or a P or R or something else, you should, of course, make here go back. Make here some connections, so that otherwise it would, the inner side would fall down. Of course, if you cut this out and this out, you see only the outside, of course. So what I mean is simply make a rectangle here. So make the rectangle smaller, and here something like this. Make a spline mask. Bring it inside here. Not like this, not union, and I want it in y-axis. Or let's go right off here now. Y-axis should go normally. I want and or why does it not work here? Because the rectangle has to be the same height, of course. So we have to go with the rectangle. Bring it out here. See, it's a null in the y, so let's bring it to 51 as well. And now that should work normally, so along y is okay. and here, and does not work. Oh, okay. Let's go through. Yeah, subtract of course. And now we can cut this side out and this side out, and then we have the O, of course. So you have to think about this. But this would take longer now to cut, so I show you with an easy thing. I show you this whole thing with a letter where we don't need this. So let's say an N for Nikomedia maybe. Okay, little more fat thing here. This is now on the other side, on the other monitor, and quite ugly. What's going on here? It doesn't matter, I will find something. Okay, nice. Make it maybe a little. No, this is, don't like this. Why is this now on my other monitor? This is so okay. Oh yeah, black is a good one for this. Make it maybe a little smaller. T for scale. Oh, not T for scale. Make it smaller here. This is a better idea. Really bring it in the middle. And now let's think about, do I have to make this editable? Not really, I think. No. Okay. Now I need something where a point would travels along this spline. And for this I make a simple null. And the null gets an align to spline tag. So I want to see the null a little better, so go here from dot to, let's say, star. Okay, and align to spline, and the spline should be our text spline here. So you see here the null is our nice star here, so make it a little smaller. And we know how we can do this, and make it the whole animation a little longer here, let's say 300 frames. So let's see from here, let's go position 0 and frame 0. I want a position 0, so I make a keyframe here, and then frame 100. Let's say I want to be on 100% here, and save it. So that means now our null here travels along the N. This is exactly what I want. But you see, sometimes it works, it goes faster, sometimes it goes slower. This is because we don't have an, the spline is here not in uniform. We have here adaptive spline. When I go here to uniform, and let's go up with the points here. 50 is maybe a little much. So that we get a nice thing with it. Well, let's try subdivide, maybe get it better. Go here to 8, and in the subdivide 5, maximum length 20. Let's see how this looks. Well, that looks better. This could be our maybe a little fast, yeah? But this you can do however you want, of course. Let's make it a little slower. Let's go here to align the spline, and animation, show track. It's a little smaller here, so. And select this track here, and let's go to 150 frames maybe. So, alright, let's try this uniform and high thing. Go to uniform. Let's try to find a nice way so that you have nice edges. Later I want to see that we see our cut. I want to pull this, and so I want this as less or as few segments as possible. So this looks not bad here with the P, with the N. Okay, 22 is a good thing here. When I go now, yeah, now I see it's exactly everywhere the same speed. Okay, let's save this. Save under laser. Okay. Now we need a laser. Let's make something like a laser, some crazy object. Okay. I have no idea what I should do here because I did not do this in my test. So, but let's do something like a laser. Up a little bit, maybe something like that. Okay, nice. Make it editable. See, we won't see much of this later, so KL for loop cut, and let's see, loop cut somewhere like here maybe. Oops, this is our. Now I go select this polygons here, T for SK, make a tip out of it, something like this. I for inner extrude, I make a small inner extrude, then another bigger one, then a small one, so that I make some edges here that we have. If we put this in a subdivision surface, we get automatically nice round edges here. So control, drag it up here a little bit, so a small edge and then higher. Then again a small edge, and I for inner extrude here I can take the same like here. So, okay, nice. Save this here. Now let's make here UL and make here a small bevel, MS. Here make a solid bevel, okay. And here I make the same. So I double click on this edge, and you see I have a loop selection here. I double click just on one edge, but this does not work every time. So MS, I'm still in MS, in new transformation, and I have this. And now when I put this in a subdivision surface, we have normally I would make here a nice quads. They are quads when I have put it in a subdivision surface, but I would make a nicer thing, but we don't see this. So on here. And here should look everything fine. Okay, this is our laser. Good, nice. So the next thing is I want that this tip here follows this null object here. Okay, how do we do this? I bring in a null object, another one. Whoops, here's my null object, and I want this null object here. This is here on the floor, of course. I want it here on the top of our top of our thing. I could, with Shift S, I can activate the snapping tool. So you see it snaps exactly on the thing. Okay, deactivate it. And now I bring my cylinder here in my null object, and the null object I can bring later on in the subdivision if I want. Okay, that means when I now rotate my null object, it's up here, so the whole thing rotates, and it does not rotate from the middle side, because when I do it from here, it would rotate like this. This is not what I want. Of course, I could bring my axis here up to here, and so that would be possible too, but I prefer this. Okay, nice. Now I have to tell that this null aims exactly to this null here. So this is our path null. Let's see, path null, and this is our laser null. Okay, good. The laser null gets a constraint tag. You will find it under the rigging tags, constraint. And here in the constraint we have an aim. Okay, aim is okay. And now in the aim tab here I have a target. The target is our path null. Okay, this is a little wrong. Now I have to find the correct axis. Y minus, you see, and when I run now on our animation, we get exactly this. This is exactly what we want. This looks great. Now we only need here a laser. And the laser I do quite simple, I think. I go to my cylinder here, point mode, and here in the laser band, I select this one point here and make an edge point selection here. So simply set selection. So I have it in my toolbar, you know it meanwhile. Set selection you will find here, the select. Set selection is so here, you find it here. Okay. And now what can I do? I take a matrix here. I want here a matrix at this point. So I go to matrix, and in the matrix I go to object. The object is my cylinder, and now I have here a selection. The selection is my point selection here. Boing. Okay, I don't see anything, of course, because I'm here on distribution surface and I have a point selection, so this is no point. Can go to vertex, and now it is so big because this matrix is so big, you see it. I make the matrix simply smaller, so let's say the 0.1 here, I select all of three of them, 0.1 and control, control enter, and now I have the matrix here, make it even smaller, and 01, enter, and you see here I have the matrix now. Okay, this is exactly what I want. Now we need a tracer, MoGraph, tracer, and in the tracer we have not a matrix, because I had the matrix selected before, so automatically it is in the tracer, and matrix and the path null. It doesn't matter how it's above or under it. So, and now when I go to connect all objects, wow, we have a laser. Yay! And you see it is a little behind here. This is of course not what we want. So let's change the order here. bring the tracer down. And it works perfect. And so we have all time the correct length between the null and the matrix. Okay. Great. Okay, so far so good. Now, how can we cut out now? What I do is, this will be a little more like, what can I do here? Yeah, I need my text here, and I make a sweep out of this text here. So make a rectangle, let's say, don't know how far, the 110, let's see what this is. Okay, this could work. And bring this is the profile for my sweep. So I select the rectangle, go to sweep, alt click on the sweep, so it's children, and now I bring this down here. Okay. Looks not so nice as I thought it will, but this should be no problem here. Should be no problem at all. So first I don't want this cross section. I don't want a scalar. I make simply a rail spline. So I go to my text, make a copy and bring it under my text here. Control drag it under this text. This is now my rail. And I drag this rail here a little up. Okay. Looks not correct now, but when I go to the rectangle and the rectangle 10.1, now I have here exactly what I want. Maybe even 0.5 should be enough. And I want to pull this out of our cube here. So I select my cube, alt click on pull, pull is here, wink, bring the sweep inside, and now I should have here the cut, you see. And if we animate now our engrowth, no, let's see how we do this. Yep. I go here. We had 150 here, okay. So I go on frame 0 to 0%, and on frame 150 to 100% here. And this should look now like a nice cut. And whoops, we have the cut. Looks great. Okay, as you see, it gets slower at the end because the pool has more to calculate. And imagine if I go here now to my text spline, take both of them, because this should, the rail spline should be every time the same, like at the same points and everything. So when I go here, instead of 22, let's say I go to 50. You see, we get much, of course we get a little better result, but we get much more segments. And so when I play this now, it starts to slow down here, and I have a quite strong computer, so you see it gets slower and slower and slower and slower. So if you have a weak computer, so be careful here. Okay, I go back here. So, okay. Done. Okay. 22 was okay. See, now this goes much faster. But let's go here. Sometimes it looks that it is not correct. It aims not correct. It looks just in the viewport like this, but you see it totally aims correct. Okay. Now, when we have finished our cut, this N should fall down. Okay. This is how we do this. We need another text spline here. I copy this out and make here an N. This is our text here. Text. Falling text. And bring this in extrude with here -2. It should be as thick as the plate we have here. Good. Then here -2. Okay, then 2. Okay. This should be then now exactly the same. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. And I want to give this extrude a little bevel, so let's hide our bool here for a moment. Let's give our extrude a little bevel, so size of, don't know, 0.1 should be fine. Or is it too small? Yeah, 0.1 should be fine. It's just to, we wouldn't need this, but it's just to catch some reflections later. And I want to render this in Octane here, but if you render this in Octane, you would not need this bevel because you can do this over the texture with round edges. But I show it like this, so you can texture it in physical rendering here as well. The next thing is, as soon as this bool is ready cut out, the whole bool should disappear. Not the whole bool. Yeah, I need a bool of a bool without, so a cube without this N. I need as well, so I make a copy of this bool. I hide it. Make a copy of this bool. Delete this sweep here. I could let this text in here, so delete this sweep. Go to the text, but I can make a copy of this text. This is the falling text. Make a copy and bring it in the bool. So I get this. It looks a little crazy here. Now it looks better. Okay. And I need this bool, so I go to the bool. Be sure that here create single object in the bool is on. So I go to create single object. Everything should be fine here. Now let's try one thing. I go to the bool and bring the bool in a null object, Alt G, because I want to make here a small bevel as well. Go to the null, and under the null, first I bring in a bevel. Be careful, I bring first a bevel in. So 0.2 and 3 subdivisions, the same like here on our falling text. This was 0.2 with 3 segments here. Okay. And bring it under the null, so it should work on the bool. You see, we get some problems here. The bool does not really work here. which is not fine. But you can try something. First, let's see if you have a mistake here. No. Oh, nope. So, if we give this cube more segments, just let's say 2 here. No, does not look nice. 3. No. 4. No. This problem. Let's try a uniform barrel. Makes it not really better. Radial patch, doesn't matter. Okay. Why is this like this? I don't want the one subdivision is okay on the cube, but so 2 subdivisions like this. But it should not explode like this. This is a little strange. I'll make this one, this is okay. I will try it to make this spool editable, so C on the keyboard and be sure create single object is on. C on the keyboard, so I have my bool here now. It looks so far so good. I bring the barrel now under the bool. It will be the same, huh? Yeah. But I wanna see where the problems are. Okay, go in the bool here, point mode, and I will select these 2 points. MQ, MQ, what means it? MQ is weld. MQ, and I weld it here to this point, so that I don't have points in between here, these guys here. Okay, let's see if this makes it here better. First go in model mode. Okay, here we solved it, you see? This is almost solved everywhere. So let's simply make here these points, weld these points together so that we have nice, and you see it's closer to this point, so here MQ again, click on this point, same here, MQ, click on this point, done. So now we have here one. So MQ, doesn't matter on which side you weld it, but just weld it. Here I take the closest side. So if you see like me, if you press on your space bar on the keyboard, you can toggle between the last 2 used tools. So this, in my case, it is the live selection and the weld tool. You hear it on the keyboard, live selection, weld tool. And so you can live select, weld tool, jack, live select, if it let me select. Sometimes you okay, and weld tool, okay, the same, live selection, weld tool, live selection, weld tool, and we should be through everywhere, and now we shouldn't have any problems with our barrel here. Here, I forgot something, you see. Here in this spool, I go to this one here, MQ, MQ, and this one here, MQ. I don't care about the topology here because I don't use any subdivision surface. It's not necessary to have a nice topology. So, okay, now let's try it again. Okay, I don't like this shading travelers here, so I go to bevel, and here form break rounding on, and we have our bevel, and it works everywhere. Don't have any problems. Good, nice. So what I want now is, so this is our bool one, this is our bool. So bool final. I don't need this whole selections here. I need nothing of it. Bye bye. Okay. And now, when the end should fall down, yeah. And at this moment, when the end at frame 150, we have cut through. That means now our falling text should fall down and be visible. And at this moment, at 150, this bool should be invisible and should be exchanged with this bool. Maybe it sounds a little complicated, but it isn't. So I go here to frame, go to this guy here. So first I want to hide this one here, and I want to see this one here. Okay, let's go to frame 0. Let's go. And let's key to frame 0. Let's go to frame 0. In the basic, we have the visible in editor and in renderer. Okay, so I go to frame 149 until here. Until here, the bool should be visible. So I go here to default, or you can go to default or on. This doesn't matter. I select both of them, so on, so okay. Then I go to frame 150, so with G on the keyboard you can go one frame forward. So, and here now I go to off, and check. So that means when I go to frame 149, I see it, here I don't see it. And here I do simply the opposite. So I go to this final here, and I want until frame 149, I don't want to see the bool final, so I'm on off here. Okay, and one frame forward, G. I want to see it now. You see the original one is away, so I want to see now the other one. On, and so when I go now to frame 149, we have this bool, and here we have this bool. You see it, the second bool has this so we can think, we can see it, which one is which one. Okay, this works so far. And at this moment, the falling text has to be here as well. So until 149, the frame here should be invisible. The falling text should be invisible. Okay. So let's go to just basic here. Zack, zack. Frame 150. It should be visible. On. And now we have frame 49. Okay, and this. Perfect. Not totally perfect because it looks like this is a little too high here. Again. Yeah, the bevel is it. So we have a bevel of 0.2. That means we What have here object? 2 centimeter minus 02, so it's 1.6. Should be okay. And here we should go down and the y 1.6 0.8 minus 0.8. Nope. And why not? Go back here. You know what? Just drag it to where I want it. E on the keyboard. Why is it this? Okay. That's okay. In the keyboard and I drag it down to where I want it. Okay. 50.8. No, 50.8, not 88. Yeah, okay, now I'm here. Okay, good. So frame again, frame 49 we have this, and frame 50 we have this. Okay, perfect. Let's make here the bool this cube as well. 2 segments. So when I go now frame 49. No, I'm still here, so go out of here somewhere. Okay, frame 49, frame 50. Okay, that's perfect. Good. And now on frame we need on our floor. So this is the main bool. On our floor we need a collision, a collider body. So I have it here in my toolbar, but you can go right click, rigid body text, and no rigging text, not simulation text, collider body. Here everything should be fine, automatic. This is okay, this is okay, this is okay. Maybe friction 100 is okay, Benjamin, not as many pounds, maybe 50 pounds or 80 pounds, should bounce a little bit, okay, why not? And on the following text we need a rigid body tag, we need a dynamic tag, so I go to here, simulation text, a rigid body tag. This rigid body tag, automatic is here, should be fine, okay. Everything's fine, bounce, let's go here to 80 as well, and friction 100. Everything should be fine, but here I want the dynamics enabled as soon as we see this falling text. So on frame 150 this should be enabled. So I go to disable this animation, as it grays out. I go to frame 149 and make a keyframe. Now on frame 150 on G, enable it. Okay, so that means it should fall down as soon as it comes to here. So let's try it. And done. Great. Looks perfect. Sometimes it looks at the laser here. Maybe you have to render it to see it. You see, sometimes it looks at the render or the laser runs a little faster than it is here, but it shouldn't be. So this could not be. You know, let's try to bring the matrix down as well. Let's see if this is better. No, it looks the same, but maybe it's just the viewing angle. Sorry, I make this like this and see if this makes a difference. But I think it is a viewing angle that it looks. Yeah, we can try it. We can look from here. Yeah, it is the viewing angle. Great. And that's all. It's a little confusing sometimes with when do I have to blend out an object and then when I have to bring it back in. But it looks great so far. And now I save it, of course. And what I want now is to make some sparks here where it cuts. And yeah, the question was again, maybe in my original one I made the sparks with X particles. Question is no X particles. Okay, so let's try it with the emitter here, with the emitter intern, cinema intern emitter. Good. Well, let's make an emitter. Simulate. Particles emitter. Hello, emitter. So emitter should be here. Okay. Make the emitter smaller, of course. Let's say 5 by 5, and the emitter should go to our path null. Bring it under our path null. Whoop. And when I have it under our path null, I make a reset PSR. So PSR, reset PSR is here. And now I have it exactly on my null here. Reset PSR, the easiest way to find it if you don't have it in your toolbar is Shift C on keyboard, Shift C, and here just enter reset PSR and you have it, just double click it and that's it. I always forget where it is here. Okay. The emitter should be rotated a little. So 90 degrees. Let's see what the emitter does. It looks not. Maybe it's in the wrong direction. It is. Okay. Rotate the emitter 180 degrees. Okay. This is so emitter. Nice, nice, nice. I want a smaller size, of course. Here, this is 1 by 1 maybe. Should be good. And much more particles. Let's see. 100. Okay, let's start with 100. The visibility 100%, this is okay. Start emission, yes. Stop emission at 150 because there we stop the laser later. So stop emission at 150. The lifetime 50 maybe, 50 frames, and the variation 100%. The speed, I don't know, let's see. Ooh, yeah. Okay, first we don't want particles, we want an object. And I use a very small paratonic, let's say, paratonic is 0.1. So, and bring it under my emitter. And in the emitter I tell it show objects. And this platonic, I make a rigid body as well out of it. So this, give it a rigid body tag. So it falls down here. And this bool, this original bool, I give it a collider body too, so that the sparks should lay up here. So yeah, let's try it. Give this a collider body too. So let's see what we get. Okay. Not totally what I wanted. Good. This emitter, bring the horizontal angle full to 360, and here let's say it should go up here, so let's say 75. Maybe. Save it. What do we get here? Okay. The speed is too high. Speed of 50 maybe. Oops, not lifetime 20. And variation of 100% here as well. 50 was maybe not so bad. And give this sparkles here. Friction 100 is okay. Bounce, this is quite okay. Get 100 here. They live too long, huh? Whoop, whoop, whoop. $25. Okay. On the bull, I don't want little bounce 10 maybe. Give it more, save it, and give 1,000. Don't be shy. Whoop. And it's maybe there's still the lift's still too long, huh? Yeah, we see it when we render it. We see it better when we render it. That looks not bad. But I want to see them a little bit. Yeah. So, save this. Now, I want to pick the laser a little because I want to see it later. Like, let's go to 149 here. So then I see. So this should be our camera. Okay, let's play a little with this. Where is our laser now? Here's our laser line with the cylinder. So first I make a camera here. Oops, not here. So octane, dialog, objects, octane camera. Okay, and let's say this is a nice, maybe so, and protection tag on it. And now I want to, yeah, this is what I don't want to see this. Bring, so I want to do something with a laser that looks a little boring. Huh? T for scale, and I scale it just in C and X. So it is 2.8. So I could at axis I could go to this small thing here, or I go to this axis I don't need and hold the shift key. You see now. Okay, that should be nicer. Now I go here and make some handles or something else, I don't know. Just playing around. Normally it should work when I bring the cylinder out. Maybe it's easier then. Ah, we can do it like this as well. This two, this is the opposite here, so when I go to here, here, nope, these are the opposites. You don't have to do this, so this is just, I think just it is a little, it looks a little boring. Or no, I would buy two, one is enough here. This one goes to this one here. And then let's say this one, and this opposite here is this here, so means this one here. Okay, why not? What I do now is, it should be now normally 1, 2, 3 between here, 3 between, 3 between, 3 between here, that's okay. I for inner extrude, as I said, you don't have to do this. This is just because I think it's a little boring like this. T for scale. Scale this a little down here, so something like that. Then make another D for extrude. Extrude it out a little bit, so something like that. Looks fine. I have no idea what to do here. So I select this. It's just to make this a little more interesting here. So I select this. Sides here. Okay, I knew there isn't one. Make another inner extrude. I for inner extrude. So that's nice. I want to make a hole here inside. So with B, I make this with an thing with an X-ray here. You see it better. When I go with B for the bridge and go from one polygon here to the other polygon on the other side, you see the white thing here, the white. If you see it, it's on the same edge. Just release it and you have a hole inside. Here do the same. Oops. Come back here to me. Baby, come back. Okay. And we did one more. I'm glad that I stored my camera protection tech. I never would find back. There and there. We have the holes everywhere, okay. Now we are crazy and put this in the subdivision surface. That looks ugly as hell. Good. So we are not ready. We want to cut like crazy. KL for a loop cut, and I make. It doesn't matter where, so I cut somewhere like here. Another cut somewhere like here. Then another cut. KJ. But KJ wouldn't work when I have it like this. So, we would have triangles here. Let's see how this looks now. With these new cuts here. Oh, looks better. I did not say it looks good, so. UL, I have here somewhere this cut here. E for the move tool, and I move this simply down a little bit now. Ah, this is not all at once, so exactly. Let's UL, MN, so dissolve card, so when I make a card, a wrong card, MN, doesn't matter, I bring this out of the null. So I bring this cylinder out of the null. But I don't get it back later on when I do this. Wait a little bit, how could we do this? I could take my laser null and disable the constraint for the moment. Go to the laser null in coordinates and null it out. Null. Now it's straight. Now we can work from all the sides. That's much better. Because now I can make a KJ for a plane cut. So go to local and I want here. Now I make a cut here and it cuts everywhere now. So here, maybe another cut here. I know I get small triangles here, but we don't see this. Something like that and something like that here. Okay. Now that looks much better. We have some handles or something else. I don't know why, but it looks not so boring anymore. Okay, let's make here maybe so make here every other here. So okay. First I make another KJ, another plane cut somewhere like here. Oh, more like here. Okay. I don't need this UL. I don't want this, guys. I want just this. I for inner extrude and D for extrude. I extrude it a little to the inside. So it looks interesting. At least let's say it looks interesting. KJ. Cut here somewhere, and whoop. See what we get. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. And I for laser pass. Cool laser now. Okay. And now bring back this laser. So now when we hit enable, everything works again. Save. And now it should look. The laser looks. You see, we don't see this really, but it just has some details to it. So it should still work. Everything nice. The sparks look nice. Yeah, now we have a little problem. Because of this pool here, because it's dynamic, even with static mesh, this is not really a problem. I just go to the dynamics. They are enabled until frame 149. They are enabled and I disable it at frame 150. 150, disable it. So I don't have problems with this rigid body text. So let's try it again. Here's a fur. Okay, but I have seen here, oops, they look so small, the particles. Are they here or are they not here? What's wrong with them? They are here. Yeah, we see it in the render. Oh, we could make a render here, so yeah, I don't need for my tracer. I go when I work here with Octane, as I said. I go to Octane tags, whoop, and tell this, hey, you be a hair. Very point one. You can render it in the physical render as well as hair. So and yeah. Or you make a very thin sweep nub. You can make tracer and make a sweep out of the tracer. So give it a very small circle and sweep it. It's the same. Okay. So now I make some materials. Make a very easy material for the. Come on, why? Yeah. I just give it. It's we'll see us in a second. Okay, I'm back. So let's see if everything still works here. I have to go to my 20 thing here, and let's see if everything works again. Okay, that means we did not store this here until 149. It is enabled. 150. It is disabled. Boing. Save it. So try it again. I don't know really. Here we get then bigger sparkles, but we will see on them. Okay, that looks good. Octane camera and go some frames forward. Let's see how this looks now. Save again and again Octane dialog. Let's see if it goes away again. Glossy material. Oh, it works. I need the node editor here. Normally for this material I don't need the node editor, but I prefer hydrojets. So just for the bool, something with roughness. Maybe not as much roughness. Okay. This is all what should be black, so this is the bool, the falling text, and the bool final, of course. They should be black. Okay. Then we need some emissive materials. So go to diffuse. This is, let's see, the laser. And okay. It's a diffuse material because in the diffuse I have the emission. In specular and in diffuse you have the emission channel. So we need black body emission. And let's see, redly Okay, that comes on the hair material. So the tracer has no hair material. Oh no, no hair object. So this guy here. Save and drag it to the tracer. Let's see how this looks for now. Okay, looks fine so far. Okay. Then I think we cannot put the same on the sparkles, but this would be too. Let's see. It's sparkles. Here the platonic. Yeah, I thought it would be. So make a copy of this laser thing and then let's name it sparkles. And simply go here, probably the surface brightness, and of course give it on the sparkles. I think we can make more. Surface brightness and go to 200, 400. No, I want 0.5. It looks not bad so far. Okay. Maybe 0.3. How is it even? Okay. Okay, and I want now more emitter. Good, 5,000. See if this works. Okay, this could be a little too much. These are too many. Some material, let's make here some material for the laser itself, for the metallic, yeah, cool metallic. Okay, yeah, just use roughness without a node editor. Bring it on our laser. And I want to bring in, of course, some lightning, lighting, not lightning. So, scene rig, you know it. I have the floor here inside, so I can make the floor invisible everywhere and would take my floor here. Or I use the floor, the normal floor. Yeah, let's see how it looks better. So disable this guy one, now I have to go to this floor. So I need, of course, a material for the floor then too. So save it, don't forget to save. Let's make another glossy material here. I could use this one here. Name it floor. Make it brighter here. Node editor. Make it let's keep it on the floor. Why does it not see the floor? Okay. Huh? Huh? There's nothing wrong. What's wrong here? The floor is under my thing here. At least the floor should be under. Yeah. Good, give the floor a different lighter color. Okay, that's why, because if they had exactly the same color, it looked like one thing. Okay, save it. And now let's play some frames. Okay, I think 5000 emitter is a little, 5000 particles is a little too much. 2000 by 2000. Okay, and then maybe the lifetime a little shorter here, but the speed slower. And now it is the game starts. Oops. Come on, you should render this. Okay, get it. Less lifetime, I think. Okay. Okay, that looks not bad. I like this. And you see this nice cut, this is great. And I would say I'll make a render now and try this out. So we see what we get at the end here. Okay, I'm back in this. So first I make the render settings, Octane of course. Very low settings, 720, 720 is okay, all frames. We don't need all frames, we need just, let's say, yeah, I can render all frames. It goes until 150, then it falls down, it's 200, 250, oh, 300 is okay, why not? That's okay so far, I don't need to save this for the moment. Then here we have everything we don't need the noise at the moment. So, and in the Octane settings 200. Okay. Did I say okay? Okay. Good. We see us in a second. Okay, it's not ready yet, but it doesn't look bad, but I don't like the sparkles as much. It works, everything. That is great. But with the sparkles, I wanted some sparkles stay on the... let's see. How could we do this? Okay, so far so good. The sparkles don't look bad, so don't misunderstand me. So NA, INQ to hide this. So I want that maybe with the emitter we have to play a little bit. So lifetime of 15. Yeah, I want that some sparkles stay on the but they will fall down as soon as the pool has no dynamic anymore. It doesn't matter. I think this looks better now. Let's stop and render it. Here. Save, always save. Oh, this is a lot of particles. With back to 1000 or even less later. Let's see. Oops. Here I need that. Okay. That's not bad. Renderer, we have just 100 in the renderer now. Somehow that looks more. Does this work? So 10, let's see. Okay, this is this. Okay, that works. 100, 100. Maybe 500. Okay, maybe a little less lifetime, 10 again. At the moment I think it looks okay. Yeah, with X particles we could better direct it, but I think it looks not bad for the normal particles. Okay, I will render this again, but not now. First, I don't want to see the floor now. I want to see just when the letter falls down. So I bring this. Where do I do this? No. I bring it on my other monitor for the moment, so when I need it I bring it back. So, yeah, for this, go out of the camera, go to my pool, here to the cube, and simply make the cube a little bigger. So, make the cube bigger. But now I have to make the other pool here bigger too. So, for this I have to hide for the moment this guy here. Come on, pool. Hide, and this I need to see. And now, whoop. I want to select new UN to select the phone selection here. So I have this side and select this side. Go back to the camera. Hit T for scale and scale it just in the X direction. Okay, should be fine. And now select UN again for phone selection. Okay, back to the camera. Wow. T for scale and scale it in the Z direction. So that should be fine now. So see this. So now we should, yeah, okay, exactly. That's much better. Then when it falls down, we see the white floor. Okay, I'm making another render here. So then we will see what we get. See you in a second. Here, stop. Okay. Okay, not bad so far, but for any reason the dynamic freaks out now. Let's see. You see it intersects now here. That works, that some sparkles stay on a little time on the pool. But of course we have to work with the intersection. What we could do is we could give the let's stop this for a moment. We could give it, the dynamic back, so the collision back. Just let it fall, and then 2 frames or 3 frames later we give the collision back. So that, yeah, this could work. Let's see if it works. So pool here we have at 149. We have enabled then G on the keyboard. Then it needs the pool thing, not this guy here. Now it's disabled, and then we go check 2 frames more we don't need, and here we could enable it again. So that it's just that we don't have intersections here, so when it falls down we don't get problems. That should work normally. Let's see. Well, we give out some bounce. I think that I think this is better. I have to render it again to see it how it looks. But I will render it just with the hardware render. Let's see how fast this works. Don't save. All frames is okay. 720 is okay. Don't need here anything. Okay. Shift R. Okay. Yeah, that works quite quick. Because it has nothing to render. So just want to see the folding down of the letter. Here is nothing. So yeah, that looks good. I think we can leave it like that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Very nice. So one more. Let's see how if we can make this a little nicer with the sparkles. They look not bad at the moment, and I wanted other color for the laser. Little more red maybe. Okay, go to the laser. So can go near down to, let's say, 1000. Yeah. I like here the reflection. Okay, that looks not bad. And now, of course, when we play with the bloom here, post-processing, no, post-processing, bloom power, okay, why not? I think this is okay, I can leave it like that. Of course, you can make this far, far, far nicer. What I want is another HDRI for now, to make a nice picture for the preview picture for YouTube. So F8, see if we can find a nice HDRI for this. Normally I always use the same HDRI, as you know, but maybe some more outdoor. No, here. Let's take our colors. I just want the reflections. Yeah, of course we don't see here much because it's. Let's make it indoor. $8K needs a little bit until it comes with hotels. No. No, 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 no. I want to see a little bit of this. No. We are almost there. Yeah, now I see better. I think that laser, this is what I take. And yeah, I think we are done. And let's see how the denoiser works here. Camera image, spectral denoiser enabled. So this is the normal and this is the denoiser one. See, we should use some more. Here we should use some more samples. Maybe we make the laser a little thinner. So we get this, I think like this. But now it's a little too red. I want it less red now. 1200. Yep. Save. Now I take some more samples. Say 500. Yeah, now it's not so. This is the normal picture. I think we take another, or not another HDR, such, just let's rotate it a little bit. Okay, that's better. I don't like this. Let's try a different one. I have no idea how long we record because I stop every time between when I render and everything. And the watch, of course, starts from the beginning. No. Let's go to my pub things. Who does not like pubs? That looks nice. That looks nice. No, get back to one here. Yeah, that looks nice and smooth. Save this. And I make a render out of this. So save it. And I'm back in a second. Okay, I'm back and I like what I see, but with some exceptions. Okay, we have a very, very low render, you know it, but I don't like this noise here. So what I do is stop this render for now. Yep, bye-bye. And I go into render settings here, from Octane settings, and I activate the static noise here. And in my render settings here, I use the denoise beauty bus. And I start again to render. Why not? First I save it, and we see us in a second. Okay, it looks better, but they still, yeah, but it's okay. But the sparks are still a little. Let's try to make them a little quieter. So that's also. So let's see what we have here. Good. What I try is now. Don't want the spring to jump around and then. Where is our emitter? Here's our emitter. Dampening here. Maybe this helps a little bit. Looks a little better. Okay, and what helps for sure is Control D for the project settings. Go in your dynamics and the expert, make 10 frames here. That should be a little better. And now let's see if we see this in the hardware render too, but not sure. So hardware render. Yes. I think that looks a little better. How can I is the hardware in there already? So. Hey, now you see the falling down. Now it comes not up again because of the sub steps in the dynamic. It calculates more precise now, and it looks much better. Okay. Now, and I want the emitter again a little less. 5 times 7. Okay, speed should be fine. 6 of 100%, that means nothing, or 12 frames. And let's see the hardware render if you see something. I think this could work. We will know it in a second. Okay. Yes, I think I like this, yes. Now this could be nice. Okay, last render, but you see it works, so everything works fine. And I'm making last render so that I get a nice picture for the preview picture for YouTube, and then we are done. So, see you in a second again. Okay, now I like this. We get nice reflections here from the sparks in our laser. This, yeah, now it's nice. Maybe the sparks will make it a little smaller, but yeah, the dynamic works, we know it, so I don't think I have to render this ready. And yeah, nice, we did it. Of course, you should now, when you are on frame 150, you should deactivate the tracer so that you don't have the laser anymore. And this is of course totally simple. You go to your tracer, and here you can 149 make a keyframe, whatever we can do it. 149 keyframe and enable it. 150 disabled. Whoop, laser is gone, and we have everything. Save it. Of course, patrons can download this project file later on my Patreon site, of course. And yeah, there is nothing more to say for this. It works really well, but you don't have to make it with the volume builder. I think with the volume builder it would be more difficult because to calculate then the whole thing. No, I don't know. Maybe yeah, we would have to test it, but it's a very nice result. I really like it. And here the emitter is okay too. So everything works quite fine. What we could do is maybe slowly bring the laser, when it's done, slowly bring the laser to the center. Oh no, it's not necessary. Don't think so. It's done, so let's send it up. How could we do this? We could bring this now, then simply to the center. Okay, now why not? We are on 150, let's say now. 150. All is done, the tracer is gone. Save it, and now we could go to the laser here. Disable this, so first enable, go to 51, G and disable, okay. And now bring the null position here, the coordinates, I want this Spaß null, I need the Spaß null. Take the Spaß null, make here everywhere, oops, no, come on, I need this here, so make here a keyframe, and on frame, let's say on frame 180 or so, 180, bring here everything to 0 except the y-axis, of course. It does not let me. Because we are on the line as a spline. So this is not the best one, so okay. Then we on frame 94, make the same here, frame 150. Align the spline is enabled, 51 is disabled. So, and now I should be able to bring the Spaß null. Yeah, so everything is saved here, okay, and on frame 180, bring the Spaß null to 0 here, see? Yeah, and here. Okay, so let's see if this works. Why is this now disabled? The constraint is enabled, this should work. Why is this now? Tell me this. Please tell me what's going on here. This laser null should work. This null works, but the laser does not go with it. Did I something? Is enabled. Aim is okay. It aims to the Spaß null, that's okay. Well, it should work. It's great. Why does it work? Doesn't not work. We'll go back some steps here. Let's see if it works now. No, I go further back. Yeah, I go back until I don't have this so now. One more. That's great. Is this connected to R for rotation? Yeah, that should not rotate, that's true, because it aims to this path here. But it does nothing. Think. No, I need this guy here. And this one. Did I destroy here something? Would not be nice, so we can start now to find out what's going on here. Good. Pass now. Bring this again inside here. So. No. No. And 0 enable. That's not. Back. How far should I go back? This is when I would know this. Come on now. Can I start from the beginning now? Don't want. No, I think something has to be here. I try to find it. Okay. Why does this not aim to this? This cannot be so. You know what? Bye bye. I'll delete this aiming tag here. Make a new one. Reach index, constraint, aim. Yeah. To the path now. -y. What did I do here? It's totally enabled. This doesn't matter. That makes no priority. Reset to default. This is explosion. Yeah. Aim is okay. It's okay. The path now, rather we see it. That's interesting. That totally should work. This is the null here. When I disable it, yeah. Okay, when I enable it, but as soon as I that's an interesting thing now. Why is this now? Aha. The emitter stays still here. It looks like the emitter is still in the same place, so the emitter does not move somehow. No, the emitter moves. But what's going on here? Is this something is crazy now? Yeah, the emitter is just here. I go very far back. So here we tested the HDRIs. So. Okay, here until here it works. We tested the HDRIs. Go back to why. And I know we used the Why? We use the file cleave HDRI. Here still everything works. Good. So then in the emitter I made lifetime of 6. Yeah, maybe 700 or 800, I don't know now. Okay, that works. And I simply said when we are, let's go through, that we should disable the tracer and bring the laser back to 0. Okay, that's nice so far. Save it. And now on frame, yeah, I do it. Frame 150. On frame 150, so the tracer will be disabled. So no, on frame 151, I disable the tracer. So here enabled, yes. And 1 frame forward, 51, disabled. Okay, no tracer anymore. And now I want to bring back the lasers. So I have to on 51, so press now on 51. On 51 I go to, okay, go back to 50 here. I enabled here the constraint, and on frame 51 I disable the constraint. That means now I can work with this laser. Oh, I need the constraint. I just disable, no, this not. I need the constraint. I just need on 51 to disable the line to spline. So here I disable the line to spline. On 50 I do it. So enable yes, 51, disable it, line to spline. Okay. And now let's go to 52, go to 52. I go to my path null and bring it here to 0. So first I save all of them, then I go to 180, let's say, and bring everything except the null to 0. Okay. Normally it should aim to here. Aha, here we have again the problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, why is this? Let's find out. 6, this is everything okay, save it. Let's find out why this is. Whoop, here everything works. Good. Back to my problem. On frame, so let's go to the tracer. The tracer is already on frame 150. Tracer is still enabled. 51, tracer is away. Okay. This should still work. Okay, good. 150. 51, tracer is still enabled. 51 is disabled. Okay, and now I want to go away from this align to spline. As soon as I disable this, wait, we have to make this with the keyframe. 51, okay, 52, bye bye. And now, I say 155 now, let's go to 155. No, 155. I say this, Spaß now, tell it. So select the coordinates here. Then I go to 180 and give it 0, 0, and so. And it's again dead. Huh. So it does not follow anymore. It should follow the null wherever it is. So go back here until I don't have any keyframe here. Okay, and I disable this, and I go to my path now. E for movement, and I move it. See, it should move wherever I tell it to move. This is correct. So, but why does it not move when I tell it the path? So 155. Tell the path now. Okay. 180. Go to null. We will find out why. I hope. So, okay. No, nothing happens, of course, because I did disable this line to spline deck. So, but at the end, it should go to here. No, it does not. And why? I thought this would be so easy, and now, come on, Gypsum. When I do it by hand, no problem. I take this null here. Come on. Path null. And I say, okay, let's go to here. It comes, no problem. Go wherever you want. But when I tell it do it, so 150, and now play. No, I don't want. And why does it not want? It's disabled here. Yeah, I have to delete, of course, this keyframe. So it's every time 150, it should be enabled. I don't need to see the whole thing here. 150. Ah, stupid me. Not play and rewind, just play. Yeah, this was not enabled, that was the reason. Okay. So we can enable again the align to spline here. That should now. Let's see, align to spline. Now, come on. It's enabled now. Personal minus is okay. And again, it's here. Oh, wait. Aha, but okay, good. I have to delete the keyframes. And the keyframes, they come in only on frame 151. The tracer stops the stops at 51 or at 50. I don't know now. Let's see. 150. Tracer is on. 151. Tracer is off. Okay, that's good so far. Now only have the constraint tag must be enabled all the time. Here, the only thing what I disable is this here, the align to spline. So on 51 I say okay, this is enabled. On 52 I disable align to spline. And now, say on frame 155, I go to my path now, make a keyframe here everywhere, go to frame 180, and now here, now. Okay. When I go now to frame 0, I have the keyframes here. I don't want keyframes here in frame 0. I don't want any keyframe on frames. There is no keyframe. Yeah, that shows me just that we have keyframes on this position. So far, so good. This should work. We'll bring it to the side for the moment. Let's see if this works now. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe. Wait. We have here a position. I can say enable animation, but I cannot animate this. When I disable the animation here, this works. As soon as I enable this animation here, it does not work. Because it stays on this. No, it does not stay on these coordinates. It should follow these coordinates. The line to spline is enabled. priority animation. Check. And go back. Yeah, we have it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Sorry for this. Okay. But now we have to set this to priority animation. Normally the default is an expression. We have to go to animation. That's it. I knew we will find out. So now everything should work. So when we go to here now, yeah, the emitter works. Zack, zack, zack. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We have it. The only thing I want now is I want the movement of the. Let's go Shift F3 is the this movement to the center. I want the position movement. I want not linear. I want ease curve. So we should have here an ease. Yep. Maybe make it a little longer. No, but okay, that should be fine. So now let us see again. Yeah, see, and never give up. You will find the thing. So now, yeah, yeah, exactly. Maybe it's slower. Let's go to 200 with this guy here. Oops. Let's go to 200. Again, select all of them. Make it linear and again ease. So now we have the correct curve here. Okay, is this everything? Okay, there is nothing. And this curve, okay. That should be fine, okay. Once more and then we are done. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice now. Now I like it. And now on frame, which frame was this? Shift F3, frame 200. I give it 50 frames for the rotation of the cylinder. So, tack. Frame 200. Wong. Oops, no. On frame 200, I want frame 200. So, 250. I want 360 rotation here. So, and this Shift F3. I want to do this as well. So this is a cylinder. Why does it not come to me here? Doesn't matter. So okay, there is somewhere a thing when I click on it. I should see it here in the. Let's see if I find this. Oh no. There is somewhere the automatic mode. Okay. Go to my cylinder. Cylinder is selected here, and here the 360 degree thing I want here as well. Ease curve. Save this. Okay, now I like it. Okay. So that's it for now. We have it. I hope you like this. Sorry for this in-between problems. I don't know if you have seen it, because I will write something that you can fast forward until I find the problem, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. If you watched it, thanks for your patience. Okay, that's it. Next tutorial will come as soon as possible, and yeah, if you have questions, requests, complaints, let me know. Meanwhile, you should know the ways how you can reach me, and yeah, what's to say? Yeah, if you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so, and I really appreciate this. And you will find the link to the Patreon site in the description too, so you get all the tutorial, the project files and everything, so, and some special uploads I do when I do something for a client, and I'm allowed to give this to my follower or something else, so you get some downloads, whatever what I do. And I think it's good to be a patron. And or if you say no, I just want to donate once, so you can do this over PayPal, and PayPal you will find the link in the description as well. Yeah, that's it for now. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. So yeah, here it's Saturday is almost over, and yeah, a great Sunday. And if you have questions, just let me know, and I try to help everyone, and sometimes it needs a little bit longer, but when I'm busy, but mostly I answer in a short time. And yeah, let's say that's it for now. Yeah, I hope you like this one, and please show me your results when you're done. Don't forget, if you cut out something like a O or something else, you need some connections that the whole letter does not fall down. And yep, that's enough now. Yep, all the best here from Austria, Vienna, and my last words, as you know, are Tschüss und Baba.